Hello, hello. Welcome to the next session of Pathfinder. Let's go ahead and load this game. Alright. Oh. I'm thinking I want to get to the library today. Yeah, I think that's right. You can head on over to the library. See what's going on over there. Oh. Alright, so let's see what was going on. Said I had just brought myself up to level 4. I am at a graveyard, it looks like. Ah, yes. So I'm clearing the top portion here of the market square at the moment. What do I have going on over here? Okay, so I took the weakening wound here. Okay. Aldrich Scoundrel here. Evil Eye. For some reason, Sling Staff, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's another ranged weapon. So, I guess, okay. Just a scroll savant here, okay. Spell books. Okay. We have another slot here. Only you two use mage armor. Yeah, we'll throw another magic missile in there for now. Looks like we remove fear there. Protection. Glitter dust, okay. Some magic missile and some shocking grasp. Alright. Okay. What else? Okay, looks like you're fine. Okay, here we go. So the bewildering injury, this one is AC. Okay, we'll leave it there. And for spells, once it's available,
well,
we want Evil Eye down here. There's nothing new to add to your bars. The flame mark. Okay. Alright. Okay. What's actually in this graveyard?
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Ooh, a throwing axe. +1. It is just a +1. It's also not cold iron. That's probably, you probably need that cold iron. Okay, can't go any further that way. Okay. Alright. It's like we're gonna look at whatever is going on over here. Alright. Wonderful. More ghouls, I take it? Oh boy, okay. We're gonna have you go over here, Woljeff. It's immune. I'll take a look at that later. You get up there. Alright. Alright. So what is this mind affecting? That's probably why. Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
Alright.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Alright. Well, that is just a chasm. A short hooded figure is poking about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall, and places the corpse's hand on its chest. The figure then freezes, as if hesitating, and you see him reach out his hand toward the beautiful gold amulet hanging round the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, then hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, who are you, and what are you doing here? The stranger almost jumps out of his skin, and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, phew. I thought you were demons. Good day, sir. So what are you doing here? Robbing corpses? No. Rimvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, a young man in knight's armor alongside. Even from a distance you can see his tanned face and blue eyes shining brightly. See, a terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. I approve this mission with all of my dwarven heart. Let us raise a tankard to your dwarven heart. Perhaps you can escort us to the defender's heart. The more the merrier. Janna, there is no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I'll wager. By the way, my name is Ellen, Sir Ellen of the Houndhearts. I'm glad to meet someone who survived this madness. I have to go. So long. We're sure to meet again, either in the city or at the Defender's Heart. Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of the barrel together. Alright. See, we can go down or we can go up. Can we go down? A little bit.
Can we retreat already?
The ghouls, the ghouls. Okay. Now this one's in a bad spot. Let's...
Cover me, all right?
Okay, that's good.
I'll rip you apart!
Okay, good, good. Gotta make sure we get those saving throws. Awesome. Hello. How's your day? Not much going on here, just trying to fight my way to a library. Oh, I'm doing alright. The winter weather is quite frightening outside. Oh, it's pretty relaxed. Just started a little bit ago. What time is it? 12:40? Okay. Alright.
Save the last one for me.
What is it? Spiders? Yeah, right now I'm focusing on the Wrath of the Righteous, and then on Friday I'm doing Factorio. Just doing the 2 streams a week right now. Oh, I'm just a bit further north around the Great Lakes, nice and cold up here.
The spirits demand your blood.
There it is. There we go. Out we go. I haven't played a game like Elden Ring in a long time. Ah, that's wonderful, Sue.
No match for me.
No, I haven't given it much thought. It's a bit outside of possible budgets. Yeah, my little avatar. Oh yeah, I'm sure it would definitely make a big improvement.
They'll beg me
But
to
right now,
stay.
even my avatar is just something I hobbled together in MS Paint. Not much more I can do for a while, probably. Uh, let's drink some potions before we go in there. Oh, and people are getting fatigued. Maybe in the future I could consider taking a look.
Pearls of wisdom from Brother Woljif. Thievings is next to frugality, because a stolen thing's much cheaper than a bought thing.
No, I don't have any Discord set up. But you can at me over on Twitter. I've got that linked. That should be linked down below the channel. A stocky knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. Ha! Crusaders? Excellent. I am Captain Caleb Sazomel, and these are my men. I am about to burn these vile backstabbers and heretics here, these pathetic imitators of the traitor Aurilu, who trick their way into the ranks of the Crusaders. The knight nods at a heap of severely beaten people, and a strange elf whose appearance seems jarring for some unknown reason. Zazumel bellows threats at his prisoners, who seem to be in a state of deep shock and utter terror. No, I don't have a Instagram. I just have the Twitter right now, and my YouTube channel, and this here Twitch. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you are certain that it is right. Alright, give it a go, Nenio. You notice that the emblems on the armor of the two silent crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lance, but Caleb's armor bears a sigil of the Order of the Sunrise Sun. Strange, then, that he introduced him as their captain. Something's not right here. Well, let's try and get the sucker punch in. That doesn't look like it worked too well. Ah, a nat 1, how wonderful. At the last second, the traitor ducks and dodges your strike. He brings his arm back sharply, then turns on his heel and fires something onto the pyre of books. The flask of alchemist fire flies from his hand like a catapult, and the books ignite. They lied to you. They are traitors. The true crusaders are burning. Caleb looks at you in a grim annoyance and spits on the floor. I thought I'd pull one over on you there. Too bad it didn't work out. For you. You'll meet your death in the flames with the rest of this scum. My new masters, the demons, will be pleased that I wiped out another couple of crusaders. Okay. Okay.
You are today's sacrifice.
Let's get the mage armor on Woljif there. Are they all tieflings? Tiefling, 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 tiefling. One human. This is a blinded. Right there. Alright, they failed. Great.
Go for their hearts.
Oh, you just spotted a book. Get that going.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'll remove this obstacle.
Oh. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its ears heavily, which is unusual for a member of his race. Thinning gray hair, ragged beard, sightless, milky eyes, pale, papery skin, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the face of elves even on their deathbed has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. That is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even among the best. A bearded elf, how very intriguing. If you please, I would like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenal manifesting on your chin. In the interest of science, of course. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction, and the perennial gesture of the blind greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am Storyteller, and I wish to thank my rescuers. It is you, that is you if I'm not mistaken. Storyteller? Ha! That's the first I've heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. How come you didn't burn in the fire? To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may be some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means I may have acquired it. Just another oddity from my collection of the inexplicable. Gloom steals across the storyteller's pensive face. I want to talk to you about something. The old elf responds with dignity and courtesy, but firmly. And thanks for my rescue, I of course will render you a service in turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me to a safe shelter of some kind. Typical. You do someone a good turn and instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Ooh. We can't not help him. If it was up to me, Grandfather Elf, I'd throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here. This is no place for old folks. I have other things to do. I'll help you later. Okay. Worried he was just gonna take me across town. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's kind of heavy. We'll take a look at that in a moment. The collapse. Interesting. might have to worry about this fire if I try to go around it. Looks like he did okay. Oh.
I'll prove I am the best.
Okay. Let's try and walk around the fire this time. Oh, there's something over here. Alright, what's this? Okay. +2 bonus on concentration checks. That could be useful for someone. Hold on a second. You. Yeah, it's a 1 AC difference. But I'll go with it. Okay. Let's go grab that storyteller. Actually, yeah. There was a griffin statue here. It suddenly came to life and flew away. Do you know anything about it? The griffin stood in this library for decades, but only today did he take flight. Why? I do not know, but I'm glad his ancient slumber came to an end. He has a long story behind him, and yet the real tale is only just beginning today. No, I will not reveal his secrets. I think your paths will cross again, so you can ask him yourself. Alright, let's take you to the Defender's Heart. Yep, let's go. Okay. Here, hold on. Show me what you got. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Okay. I don't need any of that. Don't need that. We'll hold on to those for a moment. Wait, no. No, I want those onions. Stay here. Is there anything I need from you? Right. Nope, don't need any of that. Okay. Let's see. Some mage armor potions just in case. Oh, okay. Okay. Where is... Daniel's over there. Where did that storyteller go? Oh yeah, show me what you got. Well, don't have enough for that. I already have a ring of protection. But I don't have a lot of money, so... No, I don't think I need any of those scrolls right now. Where did he go? Talk to the storyteller at the Defender's Heart. So he's around here somewhere. Is he outside? Oh no, there he is. Oh. Alright. Is that you, my savior? I recognized your footsteps. Determined footsteps, befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. Erebeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabras that the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Canabras did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside. A vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Ooh. Need some water. Alright. What blight is concealed in the wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created. And it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best: kill and desecrate. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iomade herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here. Even the terrifying Baylor. Koram... hold on a second. Koramzada. Koramzada. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Ascari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Canabras. And when the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. It's a bit of a long-winded here. Whew. Why did you travel to the Wardstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the Wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, thousands of stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate. I couldn't understand where one ended and the next began. I can't read any more of this right now. I have heard you, storyteller. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Canabras, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Terendelev, the Silver Dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Torendolif perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. I have to go. I wish you interesting adventures. Okay, gotta figure out what to do next here. Okay, search the place where Torendolif died. We did all that. Okay. Go to the Tower of Estrad. Okay. Is Shanna inside here? No, I don't see Jana inside here. Let's go outside. Whew. All right. Are you out here? Well, let's see what you have at the moment. Price in descending. There was something. Okay. Not that. There it is. That is a 6,000. No. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yep, you're still dead. I don't think I can do that unless I can actually res her, which I don't know if I want to do. Okay, let's go back to the market square. Yeah. Okay. Let's fight some enemies. All right. Okay. Right, we don't have any cure spells, do we? Okay.
Where else would I be?
Let's see. Okay. Oh, what is this? A luck bonus on all saving throws against fire-based effects. Don't I already have a luck bonus? I do. Most fire stuff is reflex. So who's got 4 reflex? You do. Yeah, sure. All right. All right. Oh, let's keep going. Is it? Okay, there's an alchemist back there. Necromancer ahead of us. I really don't like that this necromancer's right here.
Distract them for me. to share your treasures.
He's dazed, Woljif. Dazed. It's not stunned. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say.
Cover me, all right?
Okay. Alrighty. Let's keep our march going. Guess I gotta keep walking, clearing the marketplace. Let me just do something real quick. Alrighty then. Okay. Oh good, we're back up here again. So, this way? Yes, okay, great.
How much longer, I wonder?
A success worthy of praise.
Mobility 17. That sounds risky. Oh! Barbarians and cultists. And a Vermlek. What's a Vermlek? You're the Vermlek. Flesh armor. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's... Okay. Alrighty then. Who's first? Nenio? Okay. You know what? Nenio, you're gonna need some armor.
Yes. Go.
Is it immune to... No, it's not, so... So +6. Okay. DC 7 for reflex. Reflex. Okay. Gotta change some stuff around here. +3, 4, 1. Okay. One hit dice? Okay. We'll give this a try.
Damn it all!
Inimosi travisi.
All right.
I'll rip you apart!
3 hit dice and a +3 to will save. Yep. Go ahead and try and knock him out. Thank you. All right. All right.
I'll cut you wide open. Six hit points.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
All right. Let's get to drinking some potions here. Use the scroll. Actually, use these little potions. There we go. And then these. Alright. Everyone else is nice and recovered. You, where is it? Oh wait, no, you're not the one who cast it. You are.
Nice try.
Get
Didn't work though.
you. I need to see. Okay. Okay.
Follow me! Or don't.
I am helpful, am I not?
Am I going into this house? I don't... Not yet. I don't think so. Adopt. Tiger. Okay. Morale bonus on perception and lore. Hey, Wendy, you get a tiger. A pet cat. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna forget about the house if I don't do it right now. In we go. Ooh. Ooh, a trap.
Move aside.
Oh, and there's a basement. Okay. Journal about an experiment. Uh, this can't be good. All right. What's in the basement? This basement seems familiar. Okay. Of ice that's slowly melting. See invisibility. Shit. This is that basement. Hold on.
I'll watch your back.
Someone's got a light spell at least so I can see. Yeah, no. This... If I remember right, I'm not going to be able to do this right now. I got one, see invisibility. I have a scroll of fairy fire. Okay, can any of you use fairy fire? Well, you definitely can. Who's got the better? It's probably Nenio, isn't it? Plus 14. Okay. You should be able to do it. Okay. Take that off. Equip Fairy Fire, and then it's a level. Okay, just in case. Okay. Alright. Alright, and we're in combat. Alright. Now, I can see that there are dretches somewhere, probably behind this thing, maybe? Okay. Yeah. Ah, there they are. They're behind me. Shadow Demon and dretches. And... well, they're gonna use poison. They're gonna use that nauseous poison gas again. No one's set up for that, are they? I've got it right here. Do I have potions for it? Yes. Equip your potion. You equip a potion. Okay. Now, drink your potion. Now, Camilla. Drink your potion. Go stand over here. Wendy. Potion time. I'll stand over here. Nenio. Actually, I need you to cast a scroll on the Shadow Demon. Did it work? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Now equip your potion. And drink it. First thing, Sue, equip your potion and drink it. Okay. All that stuff. Now, the thing is this thing no, it's not incorporeal. Although no, that is incorporeal. Okay. Do your best.
For me.
Okay. Incorporal's a reduction of 50%, it looks like. And then minus, yeah, so it's -2, and then it's got the damage reduction of good or cold iron. Excellent. Okay, you... there we go. Okay, Wendy. Aim for those dretches. Nenio, back up a bit. Right, humanoid. Okay. Finian is ghost touch, right? Yes.
I don't like you.
You can't do much, can you, Wendy? Well, you can hit, but you're gonna get everything reduced to 0. Because this is a non-magic weapon. Okay. Okay.
Out of my way.
Feed this potion to Sue. Okay. It's not immune to mind affecting stuff, is it? Any of this Demon of Magic doesn't say anything. Excellent. That's a lot of tax. Immunity, goal, evil. Alright, let's give it a try. AC. Come on. Sue, why? Why did you have to betray me like this? That's not a good. Is that a good idea? It has a spell resistance of 17. Oh, thank you. What else can I make you do? Scroll of Chaos. Yep, it is chaotic. Alright. Did I already? Oh, whatever. You're one of the few that can do damage.
Demand your blood.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, almost there. You know what? Excellent. Oh. Pesky Shadow Demon. Okay, now we can clear this blockade. Oh. Wicked longbow. Well, that's nice.
Make way.
It's also magic. Hold on a second. Okay. Should drink a few more potions. Ooh. All right. Ah, so we're almost there. Okay. Interesting. Temple of Desna. Sure, let's go in.
How much longer, I wonder?
All right. Guess there's not much left to do here in this place. Do I have to go? There was somewhere to cross, wasn't there? Ah, here it is. Okay. To a pile of centipedes.
Time to share your treasures.
You are today's sacrifice.
All right. There's something going on somewhere. I can hear it. Huh, okay. Alright. One moment before I go back to reading all this. My beloved brother, I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree this is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and will accidentally fall into it? Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't your warriors be put better to... Alright. Can't your warriors be put to better use? For instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble. While the I am stumbling over my words quite a bit today. While the people trapped beneath it might still be alive. The old gray-haired fellow seems vaguely familiar. He isn't the leader of the local inquisitors by any chance. Be careful with him, boy. Those people place no value on science, and they believe that ignoring high-level scientific questions to be the best response strategy. Incidentally, did you know that the fastest way to draw the attention of Iomedes inquisitors is a heartily bellowed "Hail Baphomet"? After that, you will have precisely 3 seconds to explain yourself, so it is best to prepare what you wish to say in advance. Thanks, Nenio. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect this city? Especially now, when followers of your temple were caught committing treason. To my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers, those miscreants, those beasts that are digging under those city walls. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe, good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose act of treason was a genuine attempt to save the city, and yet again I am forced to repeat myself. While we are wasting time on pointless quarrels, people are dying under the rubble in our city. People whom we could have saved if you had only set your soldiers to the task and not kept them here, surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Ugh. Harmless? Well, if it's on your say-so, then that must mean there is someone down there. Your associates, no doubt, and they're just waiting for us to abandon our posts before they slink out and try again to... And you. I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Torendalev died. What are you doing here? Answer at once, or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think that the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. And what is this hideous creature? We call ourselves the Neithers. Our forebears bore the brunt of the demons' first strike. In thanks for their sacrifice, you sent them into the catacombs. But now that the demons are mauling you in the streets, you need allies. Even hideous ones like us. Mongrels, descendants of the Crusaders? Hm, a feral specimen, no doubt. You obviously know human speech surprisingly well, in fact. All right, let's be off with you. If she causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. I am a crusader. I'm fighting to liberate Canabras from the demons. A crusader, you say? Huh. I'll be looking into that. You obviously don't know to whom you are speaking. I'm the one who decides who is a crusader and who's a traitor in this city. Holren Shavak, prelate of Canabras, by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Gralfrey. By the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, and the city's defender against threats from within and without. And as we can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. I am Ramian of Edme, prior of the Temple of Desna, which, alas, currently lies in ruins. Wise Holren here believes it is vital to guard this hole in the ground, from which he is certain demons will emerge at any moment. I have been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with. For instance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. Oh, a little more water. Little more, little more. Alright. You know what? There may in fact be one matter that is more important than guarding this hole. I've put it off, and put it off. And look where it's led us. I should have had you hung from the gates when you dared to defend your gang of delinquent demon collaborators. If the Sarkorians had hanged a Relu Vorlesh while they had the chance, there never would have even been a war. I won't repeat that mistake. I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers, seize this scum. What precisely are you accusing Ramian of, Inquisitor? Treason. Not long before the city was attacked, several followers from his temple tried to secretly access the Wardstone and perform an unknown ritual over it. The Wardstone of Canabras, the gift from Iomade, the bringer of light wrought by the hands of her herald, the first in the chain. And followers of that crazy rend of a goddess tried to meddle with it, using their magic after hearing a voice in their dreams. My soldiers had them caught when Ramian got in the way, allowing the traitors to go ground. I made a mistake. I didn't have him locked in a cell, interrogated him to within an inch of his life. And now the city lies in ruins. It's time to rectify that mistake. I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. My people foresaw the attack on the city. They knew the Wardstone already carried the seed of corruption within itself, and they were simply trying to heal it. I've heard similar claims before, and now where was it? Ah, yes, Stonvane, the traitor who brought down Dresden. The lesson of the past have taught us a great deal, and that is why I never believed you or your mob's lies even for a second. And I was right. What's most interesting here? I could reveal the light of heaven. I could agree with him. Or I could intervene. Or I could do nothing and stand aside. Huh. It's quite an interesting choice. I don't know how big of a deal this will have. if I threaten to not, if I tell him to not lay a finger on him, I'll probably end up having to fight him, and he won't be around for defending the inn or assaulting the garrison later. He could be useful for that. But this priest could also be useful for the same reason. Is he going to kill the priest? There's so much information coming at once that it's hard to keep track of it all. Seize the scum. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, he's going to place him in custody. Or will he simply decide to kill him? I'm not sure I necessarily agree with him. I could say nothing. I could agree with him. I'm going to say nothing. Yeah, I think that's more interesting at this point. Let's go with say nothing. You're a fool, Horan. You're a zealot and a murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you that Wardstone was weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts were trying to save this Wardstone, and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons. But you have done nothing to prevent it. And now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit that you were wrong as always. With a wave of his wand, the Azamar vanishes. Oh, this winter weather really is taking a toll on my sinuses. Beast, heretic, traitor. He slipped away again. What about you? Whose side are you on? If you want me to believe that you're no cultist, go and recapture that traitor for me. Or perhaps you want to defend him? In that case, my soldiers don't need to be told twice. Okay. I see you suffered greatly in battle. Nonsense, I had to deal with a brood of Nabasus. It was nothing. I've taken on worse enemies with the goddess's help. Okay, here we go. Just what I wanted to know. Who helped me there? Plus 17. That's probably Nenio, wasn't it? Doesn't say who did it, but okay. Nabasus, also known as death demons, have the ability to drain their victim's life force. Judging by Holren's pallor, he has lost a significant amount of his energy. The Inquisitor can bluster as much as he wants, but right now he's far from the peak of his abilities. Ah, interesting. So he's weakened right now. Nabasus, the prelate is mighty, sure enough. But a strong predator is tired and spent after defeating a rival. He becomes tempting prey for smaller hunters. But smaller predators in turn should ensure that they do not choose a target that is far superior to them. Weakness can be deceiving. What would a city girl know about wild predators? I was educated at home. My studies were most rigorous. Oh, I might sneeze one moment. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, quite stuffed up at the moment. Let's see. Uh, where can I find Ramian? How should I know? The weasel can't have gone far. He turned invisible. He's probably hungered down in some hole, like the traitorous little rat he is, and he'll be sitting, trembling and waiting till he's dragged out of there. With the prelate after you, that seems the only sensible thing to do. It's what I do. I have to go. Go then if you have to. It would be good if you could return with the head of that scum. Okay. So I'm guessing there's a... Yes, here it is. What are the chances he just decided to double back to the temple? He just ran up this way. What was that noise? Anyways. Are you the one making that noise? So he did run off in this direction. What are the chances that he just doubled back as he went invisible and went over to the temple? Let's go to the temple. Mobility 19. Yeah.
This is my kind of work.
Excellent.
Follow me, or don't.
Oh, geez. It's still... Hey, I wonder where he went. Let's just... Okay. So you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I am at your mercy. Kill me if you wish. But I ask you, hear me out first. Why are you and Holren feuding? This game has so much text. I'm starting to see why streamers normally don't do CRPGs. You have to read a lot for games that aren't voice acted. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I'm not feuding with him. I sincerely wish only the best for the man. In an ideal world, he'd be far away from the front lines enjoying a peaceful retirement. Even if that isn't possible, I have always tried to help him fulfill the mission he has taken upon himself, and to which he has proven fatally ill-suited. Protecting Canabras against demons. Unfortunately, he is convinced that the followers of Desna are heretics and saboteurs. He refused to listen to me, and it was only the knightly orders that deterred him from including us in his witch hunt. Now there is clearly no one left to stand in his way. He is finally free to get rid of us once and for all. I am going the evil route, but we'll see. Goddess of dreams, luck, stars, travelers. Spend our time building the heavens. Delight in exploring the world. Okay. If I can get the benefit of both groups, that'd be nice. Is there a chance you can resolve your conflict? I don't know. Horon's faith is truly formidable. Not only his faith in Iomade, but in his own infallibility. In other words, he's as hard-headed as a rock troll. But even so, Desna teaches us never to lose hope. Talk to him. Try to explain that we are fighting on the same side. If he attacks you, disarm him. Bind his hands. But I beg you, if at all possible, please do not kill him. Huh. Well, okay. So this is going to be a choice. Who should I... I could try and bind him. I could just kill the priest right here. I don't know how strong he is, and I can't save while I'm in a conversation, can I? Nope, button doesn't work. Yep, can't save. Okay. So, I could say I have to go save and then come back in and try and do this fight. But I don't think that's necessary. I think I can probably get through the fight fine. Probably either fight will probably be fine. So let me think. You know what? Why haven't you left this place for somewhere safer? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I will not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck. Canabras is full of people suffering in the wake of the demon's attack. I'm surprised this isn't listed lawful evil. Because this would be evil. And this one is kind of more of a chaotic evil to simply just kill him. In Kingmaker they had the extreme sides. Like lawful evil, lawful good, chaotic good. They had specific things for each of the alignments. Did they get? I wonder if they got rid of that. They just chose whatever they thought was most appropriate. So whoever wrote this section decided that this is a lawful action, this is an evil action, which is interesting of the writer, or whoever made this choice, the writer, developer, whoever programmed this, whoever decided this. Yeah, it's quite an interesting thing. Let's see. Do I want the help of the priests or the help of... Oren is fatigued at the moment, but if I can get him back to the tavern, he can rest and potentially recuperate and be stronger for later. I think he might be a better ally, even if he's a little cuckoo. Yeah. I think I'm going to side with Holrun here and take out Ramian. All right. Oh, let's do this. It's over for you, traitor. It seems it was foolish to expect anything else, but you should know that, despite everything, I had hoped until the very last that you would be better than this. Alright. Now we can see his stat block at least. He is a 10 cleric. That is going to be interesting. He's got 18, 18, 10, plus 14 will save, reflex, fortitude. He's got a virtuous star knife, whatever that means. Its features and abilities. Okay. And his spells. Okay. This is probably going to be the one. That's probably going to potentially hurt me the most. Okay. You know what? I can't actually see him because he still has... And it's permanent. Okay. So step one is probably to drink a potion of some sort. I think a potion of blur is probably the right call here for me. Okay. So let's drink my potion of blur. And try and attack him. And I missed due to concealment. That is expected. Okay, let's see if we have any other. Stunning barrier, shocking grasp, reduce Persian. Reduce? Reduce? Did I? Okay. Bark skin, heal. Delay poison communal, okay. Large person, I do not want you to get close. Okay. Let's have you... You're definitely not hitting with this. That ain't gonna work. Let's... Okay, we can try and do... Yep. Let's just move you a little further back. Okay, so here's where he is a chaotic good ASMR. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's... Protection from chaos.
Go for their hearts!
Okay, just failed a bunch of things for something called Serenity. Who failed? See, everyone but Camilla. Awesome. Okay, what's Serenity? Those attempting to commit violence become stricken with racking pain and take 3d6 points of damage each round they attempt to harm another creature. Wonderful. That's wonderful. And it's a minute. Is it a minute on everyone? Yep, it's a minute on everyone. Alright. Hold on a second. Can I look up the spell actually on him? No, it's not listed there anymore. Wait, Ilks. That's not the first. There's more than one priest. Oh, there's another one. Awesome. You're the one I wanted to know about. You have serenity. Okay. Mind affecting compulsion, emotion. Okay. Can you counter? I don't think you can. Remove fear? No, that's only fear effects. Okay. No. It does not affect mind affecting effects based on positive emotions. Okay, so that's not going to work. All right. All right, it's 3d6. Is there a save? There's not going to be a save associated with it, is there? Oh. How bad is that throw? It's DC 20. You had +8, so you had a little less than 50%. You hit it exactly, so that's about what, 40% success chance? 40% chance, no, 35% chance to fail. You need to roll at least a 12. 55 to fail. Oh, man, that's a... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, then it just gets worse. Okay. I really can't have you taking 3d6. You can't handle 3d6, so we can do this. Demoralize. Try and demoralize this person. Okay. Failed. Let's just have you sweep up to here. Can you tank 3d6? Worst case is 18 points of damage. Average would be around 10 or 11. You can get away with it about 4 times, maybe. First off, there's a chance that I don't even hit because of invisibility. I can attack this person because you're no longer invisible. Just 21 AC. I'm going to have to hit. Okay. You know what? Hold on, you should drink a potion. Alright. Take your shot, Wendy. Yep. Okay. Alright. Is it just the once per round? Is it once per round? That's going to be important here. It says each round, so hopefully it's just once a round.
I'll split you in half.
And he missed. 1 and a 4 and 16. Wonderful. Okay. Nanio. Hold on a second.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do last time, Mr. Ilks? You cast Bless. Your AC is much lower, but you'll still be invisible the next time it comes around. So I'm going to have you try and... Does this count as harm? Well, about to find out. Well, it doesn't count as harm. I completely failed to work on it. Okay, because it says success. Okay. Okay. Oh yes, what does Shield of Dawn do again? This is a tougher fight than I realized. Okay. How far back am I gonna go once I die? I did a quick save in the market square last. Okay. Still invisible? Yes, okay. Alright, Wendy. Okay. Hold on, there's a setting here somewhere. Let's see. Quick. Oh yeah, that's fine, that's not what I'm looking for. Auto end turn, no, stop that. I need time to read the log, if need be. Okay, so 13 damage. You hit 17 and 11. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. That's a hold person. Okay. Who's up next? Nenio? Alright. And it auto ended the turn. Again. Did I not apply that? Why? Why? Okay. Okay, you're available now. Your hit dice 3, you have a +6. I'm gonna try and hit you with a daze. Is that offensive? You really can't be taking that damage. Okay. You didn't take the damage, at least. Okay. Now you, Camilla. Sue is at -2. Wait, how did Sue get a -2? And that's why I wanted. Hold on a second. Serenity. Shield of Dawn. It's being rolled as separate results. Okay. Damn, okay. I mean, you can attack because you didn't get Serenity. Everyone else did. You're down. You're down, don't have to think about that. Yep. And yeah, okay. So, you can attack. It's not going to be very good, but you can attack.
I'll cut you wide open.
And miss. Excellent. Let's have you drink a potion. Okay, okay. That's a terrible roll. Yeah, absolutely terrible. Okay. Okay.
No match for me.
Okay. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Wait, so that's why I just auto moved on. He just went down. Okay. So if I move you back here. Okay. So it is working properly. It just happened so quickly. Alright. So, Nenio, what I need you to do is probably heal Wendy.
Yes.
Because Wendy will be able to stay distance away from. That also means you're going to need some more equipment. So, equip that. I don't think Wendy needs that bonus right now. Might need. Well, that might be fine. Okay. What is the DC on this? It's 15 and it is a. Hold on, what kind of save is that? It just says DC 15. There it is. A will save reduces this to just 1 round. If it, hitting you is going to be so bad. Okay. There it is, -2. Okay. Stay right up here. Yeah. And what's an Arcana Wars? Oh boy, more fun. If the creature fails, it takes -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, AC, or until it hits you with an attack. Okay. Who succeeded? Who failed? Woljif failed. That's fine. Wendy succeeded. Alright, I don't need to worry. Good old Woljif. What am I gonna do with you? Honestly, alright. Okay, Wendy. First, I need you to... drink a potion. Perfect. Now take a shot.
Beg me to stop.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. We're in a battle of attrition here. Okay, that's gonna last a minute. Okay. Battle of attrition here. You know what? Can I do this twice? No. Okay. Alright. Take your shots, Wendy. Whew. Alright. Yep. Stand up. Excellent. And we're gonna Light of the Angels. Alright. You are going to use this on Wendy. You hex this. Still succeeding. Excellent. Cured his wounds again. Alright. Just what I expected. You are going to use this.
I'll rip you apart.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, how long does that last? So, Shield of the Dawn. Man. Shield of the Dawn's got 30 seconds on it. How long does Serenity have on it? 27 seconds. I could maybe buy this out. What's the roll to DC 25? Alright. Neo, please use this to... Alright. Let's see. What else can I use here? let's equip that. And equip those. Right, okay. I think we're gonna take this chance here. Huh. That's interesting. Interesting. Woljif still has Serenity on him. What's this one? This one new? Archon Zora. Okay. So interesting that that didn't apply to the scroll of magic missile. I wonder if it's going to apply to the actual magic missile I got. Anyways, take your shots, Wendy. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's try it. It didn't apply to Magic Missile. Why? What is it about Serenity? Attempt Arm. But why? Those are good rules though. But it doesn't make sense. Okay. Okay, do you have... Okay, you still have Shield of the Dawn, and you still have Serenity on you, right? Yes, okay. I think we're gonna have you drink one of these potions. Okay. Nenio, give this a try. Okay. Interesting. Prayer now. Oh, what does prayer do again? I have to... These are so many spells. I can't remember everything on top of. Oh, full... Your foes take a -1 penalty on such rolls. So that's attack, damage, saves, skill checks. And that lasts 1 round per level. So that's gonna be a minute of that. Okay. Alright.
No match for me.
Okay, go for it, Sue. Alright. How much HP? You have 1 HP left. I just need to hit you. Ah! Camilla, why? Why? He was on HP away. Why? Okay.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Okay. Alright. Oof. Alright. Oh, man. A star knife. Okay. Sure, I'll take that. Gold iron. Enhancement +1. Finesse wielding. Interesting. Interesting. Can't wheel it though. But I can hold on to it. I might hold on to that. Okay. Now the question is, do I have any ways to, like, recover here? Okay, first of all, use this. Great. And then use this. Okay, you have 1 potion left on you. Let's have you equip a potion. And do you not have any mage armor on you at the moment? Let's equip 1 on you just in case. And your dex is decent. Let's equip acid flask just in case. Just in case. Okay. You equip that and okay. Okay. So alright, let's go back to the prelate now. Okay. Alright, that was a tough fight. Let's also make sure. Get a quick save point in there just in case of madness. Actually, I should put one right here just in case. Olrun's a bit shifty. Okay, here we go. I killed Ramian. Well, excellent work. It seems I underestimated you. Now I see that you are no cultist. You are indeed a worthy defender of Canavras. 530 XP, excellent. Alright. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Irabeth Tirabade, warden of the city, is gathering troops in the Defender's Heart Tavern to strike against the demons. Who now? Tirabed, that upstart, warden of the city? And I suppose I've already been written off for dead? This isn't sedition, this is outright insurrection. I am loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye to such a blatant usurpation of power. We have no hope of defeating the enemy if there is disorder within our own ranks. I'm going over there right now. I need to see what this Irabeth is up to. Awesome. Excellent. So he didn't just try to kill me, and he actually went. Oh, that's the sound I was hearing all this time. What's going on over here? Oh. Alrighty then. Ah. The demon invasion transformed all of Canabras into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans. The demon lord Dascari, leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendelev, mightiest of the city's defenders, and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn by powerful wings, to the bloody tracks left when the demon dragged away the reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Sue, and he is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. This mysterious force unknown to mortal kind silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Sue is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, and future stand before him as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for the fractures, blemishes, and fleeks. That's not fleeks, that's and flecks, marring its splendor. What past does he see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life. Although the one and life are inappropriate terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance, rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Dascari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the Demon Lord cut the Aeon down. What present does he see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma. All as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the street create a jarring juxtaposition. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but to the Aeon's eyes, Its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Sue picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means he has the power to decide what to do with it. What future does he see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse and is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Everything, nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life to death and back again. Reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect. The aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the hero to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the hero take on this power so that he may look at the world through another's eyes, or will he allow it to vanish? Allow the Aeon's power to dissipate. Sue is not the kind of person who relies on any eyes but his own. The final traces of the Aeon's existence fade away, sending one last look of farewell at him. That piercing, unyielding gaze full of understanding of something insignificant. Of something significant, even as it takes the understanding with it into oblivion. Blech. Okay. Apparently I'm holding a knife now. Wee. Killed Ember for no reason. Yep, that's right. What have I done so far? Refused to save a nephew for free. Hid the light of the heaven. Made a quip about Minago having no eyes. Succumbed to rage. Promised Minago retaliation. Told the shopkeeper to shut up. Demanded money from the thiefling. Incited the knights to kill the innocent girl. Killed Ember for no reason. Praised Woljif for stealing the moon of the abyss. Unmasked and attacked the traitor Caleb. Alright, that's a lawful action. Killed Ramian for sowing discord. Interesting. Yeah. So that's the reason it's considered lawful. Because sowing discord, which is chaotic. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I definitely killed Ember. That's right. What is this? Alright. That's special. I can wield a star knife, but my boy here cannot. Yeah, it would be useful. Wonder if he needs martial weapons proficiency for this? Yeah. Is that going to be worthwhile for him? Next one is here. What would I grab? He's got 2 weapon fighting and double slice. Next rogue talent isn't until 8. And then that's when he gets his next weapon finesse training, which is all these possibles. Oh. Yeah. So maybe martial weapons here, or here. Because I don't need it right away. Although getting it earlier would mean more options to add onto the side of his dagger. Okay.
Move aside.
That'd be interesting. Oh, okay, hold on. Fall back. Okay, I just saw dretches. How are my delayed poisons doing? I still have a good amount here? Okay. Whew. How long has the stream going? I think I can handle a fight with some dretches. And some clerics and a flame blade. Ooh. Succeeded, excellent. Let's just walk up into here. We succeeded some checks and failed others, but let's just do this. Okay. Why am I shaking? Something has made me shaken. Only him. Is that from the... Okay. Where is this guy? This one. What are you most likely to do? You have a javelin. You only have a +3, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that. Cleric, fighter, flame blade. You have a +8. +4, and then the fighter has a +4. Let's... attack rolls on the flame blade. Excellent, it failed. How long is that going to last? 36 seconds. Okay. Shocking Grasp is decent on anyone that's not a tiefling or a demon. How about this fighter here? Just a human. Per caster level. Your caster level is... what is it? 4? It's gonna be 46? Is that... It seems excessive for you. I guess sneak attack on anything that's still flat. Yeah, let's just hit you. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's have you start picking people off. Each of which must be within 15 feet of the primary target. Okay. And it is a reflex slave. Okay, Reflex. Reflex. Although you have energy resistance fire. Guessing you do as well. You have 10. You're a tiefling. So you have 5, and the cleric has... It's just an elf. Hold on a second, there's more going on here. By half, okay. For every additional target. Depending on order of operations, that could be... Let's give it a try. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I think it's better if I go in there and start attacking. And out this hurt a little bit. Okay. Bane? Okay. I have to move pretty far for that. I can hit this cleric. Alright. They're starting to annoy me. Get up there.
The spirits demand your blood.
Distract them for me.
Okay. Yes. Okay, let's see what this is. Ah, whatever. Midnight Bolt. Interesting. We'll hold on to that.
Make way.
What's that?
Okay. Let's just do a quick survey. So, okay. I still have to find the secret entrance to the Grey Garrison. Still got the Tower of Estrade. Okay. And we are about 4,000 XP from level 5. So I guess I don't have to think about that too much yet. Okay, so it's at 7th level it becomes a swift action. I'm not sure what I'll take there. What's that? Well, that just gives me more sneak attack dice. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, there's someone up there. Curious. Okay. I'm gonna drop a save here. Alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for coming by and stopping in. And I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you have a nice day.